Hi, I'm Nick and this is the TBT channel. I don't know what today's video is going to be. I don't know where it's going. I don't know how it's going to end up. So we're just going to roll with it and we're going to see. It concerns the Crosman 2240 XL that I got a while ago. Wanted one of these for a long time. It's the uprated version of the classic iconic Crosman 2240. The problem with the 2240 is you buy one, it's a great pistol, but you can make it better. So you then spend twice the cost of the pistol on bits making it better. Whereas this one comes with a silencer adapter and a steel breech with dovetails included. So it should be all things to all people. It really should. It should be, as I said in the first one, the ultimate air pistol, the ultimate Crosman. I'm starting to have my doubts. One thing I didn't notice when I was doing this was I mentioned about the white writing on this. I'm not a fan of white writing on the side, but what I didn't see at the back of it, because I wasn't wearing my reading glasses and actually I don't know where they are, but it says made in China. That threw me. So I've got this one and I looked at this one, and this one has got, I mean, this one's got some bloody awful stampings on it, don't get me wrong, but this one is made in Bloomfield, New York, USA, wherever that is. These are both empty, by the way, both of them completely no gas in them or anything. So I mean, Crosman was never a quality product. America isn't exactly a synonym of quality engineering. They tend to make things cheap, plasticky that you throw away after they've inevitably broken. But to move production from America to China with a Crosman, I mean, that's quite different. That's quite a jolt for your average American who maybe doesn't like things like that. Let's not even go down that road. Let's not go down there. Let's not kick that particular horn. It says you're doing a great job, lads. Great job. Proud of you. So anyway, this is accurate, okay? It really is. Put it in a Black & Decker workmate, which is what I do to zero it. Zeroed it in the Black & Decker workmate. Obviously it's not Black & Decker, but you know, other brands are available. This will put every pellet through the same hole at 6 yards. I have no doubt it will do exactly the same at 10 meters. But the problem with it, I've found so far, can you hear that? It's loose. That's been loose since I got it. It's like, oh, I try and nip it up. I try and tighten it, and you just kind of nip it up a bit. It's a bit better. That side's okay, but it's a bit better. Let me nip it up a bit more. Boom. Strip the thread. It stripped the thread. I think that's not good. I've had a number of these. The grips have always been a really good fit like this, and they've never stripped. So I thought, well, tell you what I'll do, because now here's another thing, bit controversial. You'll have seen the videos. If you haven't seen the videos, go back and find the videos on these. I stripped them down, did a couple of things inside to make them a little bit better. This one, the trigger is a delight. It really is. It's just the standard trigger, but it's lovely. This one, a little bit creepy, but you know what? It's not far behind. Bit of creep. Do you hear that? Yeah, I'm just going to put this up next to the microphone so you can hear that first bit of creep. Do you hear that? Then it fires. One more time. Creep, fire. Whereas this one, for the microphone, was that a tiny bit of creep there? No creep at all. But I thought, you know what? I'll just swap them over because at least then I can put the grips on there. They're not compatible. Who'd have thunk it? The thread sizes are different on this one to what they are on this one. You can change the handle over, but you can't change the screws over. But it gets a bit more complicated. It's a little bit weird. I mean, I know America would rather use anything than the metric system. Anything. Bananas, football pitches, or is it Olympic swimming pool, stuff like that? Anything but the metric system. But at least you could have got the Chinese to use the same threads as you were already using on these, so we can just swap pieces backwards and forwards easily. It's bonkers. It's bonkers. But that aside, why am I so grumpy today? Why has that annoyed me so much? Everything's made in China now. Everything. Everything. But it is a good pistol. It is a good pistol. It's just... oh, it leaves a nasty, nasty taste. Like monosodium glutamate leaves a nasty taste in your mouth. That's all. That's all there is to it. But anyway, I'm going to take the red sight off this. I don't like the way that red sight's up there like that. I really don't. I'm going to get another red dot sight for it. I'm going to get a Pacific one for this. Specifically for it. Drives my wife crazy when people say Pacifically instead of specifically. So I'm taking that off, and there we are. Here's the gun. So grumpy me, but then I got cheered up. Do you know what cheers me up? Do you know what to do if you want to cheer me up? Send me free stuff. This box arrived, and no sooner had this box arrived than I got an email from a chap in the States whose name escapes me. I've been on holiday since I have. This arrived before I went to Spain on holiday. But I can tell you, his company is called Bravo 3D, and he 3D prints things for Crosmans. Now, I'm actually feeling a bit silly now, because I've chucked this on the table. I've come down here, I've turned the camera on, I've sat down and I've started. I don't even know what I'm doing, but I've started and I've suddenly remembered I can't remember what's in the box. I think it's grips. But anyway, yeah, invoice date. He sent this to me on the 29th of January. It is now the 24th of February. I will get this out as soon as possible. If not tonight, then on Wednesday night. Censorship allowing. So the box arrived, and I just kind of put it. We're busy all the time. Busy. But then I got the email on the same day that the box arrived saying, I'm sending you some stuff. Great, wonderful. So here's some stuff. Do you want to see what stuff I've got? I think I only unwrapped. What? I unwrapped. Not that. Which one did I unwrap? Oh, not that one. I don't even know. Oh, I don't even know what that is. This one, because I can see it peeking around the corner like a cheeky little scamp. He's 3D printed. Sorry, I'm rustling. You won't be able to hear me. Rustle. 3D printed some grips for 2240s. Now, I'm no fan of 3D printing. Sorry, Mr. Bravo 3D. I'm not a fan of it because it always looks a bit hokey. Do you know what I mean? It's rough. It looks like it's made out of bits of cotton stuck together. This looks really good. This does, and I'm not just saying that because I got it for free. Truth be told, full disclosure, I got charged 20 odd euros import duty for this, even though it was sent to me free. Now I was a bit about that, you know, getting charged 20 euros for something, not knowing what it was. Then it's arrived, and it's free stuff. Okay, it's cost me 20 quid, but it's free stuff, and I like it. I like it. I have not fitted it to the gun. And this one, let's see what this one is. This feels the same. Same. No, this one. This one's another one. Same set, same design, different colour. This one's black with an inlet of green. I like that as well, actually. I think that might look quite nice on that one. Now, it had been my complete intention not to do a single thing to this one, to leave it as a base standard gun throughout for comparison reasons. I may still stick to that. But I don't know now because I've got two sets of grips here. So let's see. Shall we fit them? Let's fit some fancy grips to my Crosman. Now, I must say, I enjoy a brown grip. Even though it's plastic, I think it adds a touch of class compared to the black ones. I like the shape of the black one more, but I like the look of the brown one more. Also, these screws, different size screws. I'm wondering if that's how I cross-threaded it, actually. I might have done. What a wally. If so, that it is made out of Chinesium. That's my excuse, and I'm blooming well sticking to it. Now, here's a thing. They look quite chunky grips. I wonder if they're going to work with the standard screws. There's only one way to find out, isn't there? Let's... Oh, now look at that. He's only gone and sent me one for a gun that goes... Oh, no, hang on. Goes on that side, doesn't it? Ooh, goes on that side. Now then. I'm looking at the fit of that. That doesn't look half bad, actually. Actually, dear chap at Bravo 3D, if I say anything rude about your parts, please accept it in the manner intended. This isn't going to be a, oh, it's lovely, it's wonderful because I got it for free, everybody should buy one. This is going to be an honest appraisal of what it actually is available. And at the time of making this, don't overdo it, I don't know how much they are. I don't know how much they are. I may even have a Google in a second, live from Norwich. Americans wonder what the hell I'm on about there. Oh, now, there you go, that doesn't work. That doesn't work because that screw does not fit inside of that hole. But I'm wondering whether it is just a case of undo that. The screws are a different size on the Chinese one to the American ones. Presto changeo, bingo bango bongo, there's your issue. Mr. Bravo 3D, you need to make that ever so slightly larger to accommodate the Chinese screws. I do believe, I have been informed, and I have no reason to disbelieve, that all the 2240s from now on are going to be made in China. Until we do something about it, I fear. Staying over there, taking our jobs. So, I am going to pause this because this is a 2240 grip. It is not the fault of the fellow who made these that the 2240 screws have very recently changed size. Gonna press pause, gonna run a quick zip through that. Yep, that one is the same. Then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna continue with this pronto, or presto pronto, quickly. And I'm back in the room. 0.5 millimetre, it was just 0.5 millimetre too small on the right hand side plate. Mr. Bravo 3D, adjust that by 0.5 millimetre on your printer. Job is, as we say, a good one. So let's screw that one in. That's the side that's bloody stripped. Grrr. I have to get a helicoil or something in there. But no, I'll put a Worth certainly. But anyway, that is the new grip. Isn't that chunky? Look at that. Now, I do have little girly hands to go with my little stumpy penguin arms. But it certainly feels more target orientated than the original. The original feels slim, sleek, and other words beginning with S. Always avoid annoying alliteration. Whereas this one, I wonder if it goes all the way through. I wonder if that's what I did wrong. Can I now do that up more? Yes, I can, yeah. That's where I'm going wrong. I'm tightening one side. Or am I? Is that wrong? Am I wrong in my supposition there? No, that's done it. I might have fixed that. That might have been a me problem. It happens. So, there we go. What do you think? I'm going to Google him. I'm going to Google him right now and see how much is. I actually like that. I don't like 3D printing. I've got 3D printed stuff, but I don't like it. But I like that. That is a nice fit. Be nice if it had a palm shelf. An idea, just an idea, because that's a much better feel. Excellent. John Hickman, HW60 guide set. I did ask you to email me. Thank you for that email. I'll get back to you in a moment. What am I doing? What was I doing? Somebody asked me today, do you use a script? Does this look scripted? What did I say it was? Bravo 3D. Let me check out Bravo 3D. I know it is in the United States of America in Fillmore, CA. What's that? Colombia? No, Colombia is a country, isn't it? Anyway. Bravo 3D aftermarket printed parts for air guns. Also, it's not just Crosman. Let me have a look. Oh, there's all kinds of stuff on here. Crosman pistol Olympic style competition grip. I think that's what this is. Let me bring it up on here. That's it. It's the Olympic style pistol grip made in the USA. I'm glad something is. We have a choice of, there we go. So we've got a choice of black, standard black, brown, which is what I've got here. Then you've got black with green, which is this one, black with red, black with yellow, black with blue. And that is $39.99 in dollar. American dollar for all those around the world who use other dollars. Are there other dollars? Sure there must be. Is there a Canadian dollar? Oh my God, I bet there is. I bet there's Canadian dollars, and I've just insulted every Canadian out there. Sorry about that. So $39.99. Now, I don't know how much a set of grips it would normally be for a 2240. So I'm not going to comment on whether or not that's good, but it does feel good. It really does. It feels chunky. It feels target. It feels focused. Is focused the word I'm looking for here? Tight. Good. I'll tell you what I'm going to do now. I am going to... Ooh, I've got that mystery item there as well. But before I get to my mystery item... That's quite exciting. It's like Christmas, isn't it? At the end of February. Mind you, if you're watching this in Australia or New Zealand, obviously it's going to be Christmas for you soon. Because I've heard on good authority that you have Christmas in the middle of summer. So that's something nice to look forward to. Please leave a message down below if you think I actually believe that. Sorry, dicking about as usual. $39.95. I'm going to check. Well, yeah, we'll pop these on. We'll pop these on. Now that looks quite nice. No, that's the right hand side. So I have taken a drill 0.5 millimeter longer through this one already. I like that. Oh man, what am I going to do now? I really wanted to leave this one bog standard, but that looks nice. It feels nice. Look at that. What do you think? What do you think, honestly? Because I don't know. I don't want to say, yeah, these are great. These are a bargain. They might not be. They might be 20 quid everywhere else. I honestly don't know. I know GMAC going out of business has kind of put the brakes on customising your Crosman in the UK. But there's the back profile and the front profile there. It's a good, chunky fit. I'm going to think about that. I'm going to think about that while I... Now, I would like to point out, I was saying about the 2240 XL, exceedingly accurate. Put it in a workmate of any brand, clamped, pellet on pellet. Everything goes through the same hole at 6 yards, and I undoubtedly at 10 metres. It's exactly the same with the 2240 standard here. I do want to get a 2300S, the silhouette, the adjustable power. I like the look of that, but it is massively expensive. I think the marketing department forgot it's just a bloody Crosman. Because I would like one of those, but it's I think they're $350, which by the time you've shipped it to the UK or to Europe and paid your import duties and stuff, it's going to come out neck end of 400 quid for a Crosman. let's not forget, it is just, let's not get overexcited. It is a Crosman. It's a lovely gun. Everybody should own one. If you don't have one, you're missing out. All the people who want to use their HW45's Humane Dispatch, you've got the wrong gun. This, your bog standard 2240, is your Humane Dispatch pistol. Full power, 6 foot-pounds, in 2.2, got a nice thin barrel. You can poke it through the bars, pop, break a hat in its bottom. Obviously the better way to do it is to chuck the whole trap into a bucket of water, but that's another issue. So I like these grips. I'm going to keep one on here, but which should it be? Leave a comment down below. I would like your opinions. I would like your help. I don't know. They feel the same. They're the same size. Let's see what's in my mystery. Pass the parcel. Start the music. Somebody start the music. Where are we going? What have we got? I wasn't expecting that. Oh man, no, look. It's a bloody breech, isn't it? How long we got? How long I've been talking? Do you mind if I carry on for a little bit? It's a breech. It's a 3D printed breech. How much is this? Hang on. Bear with. 3D printed breech. I should do more research before I do apologise. I should bring my reading glasses as well. Let's have a look, see if I can find that. Crosman Picatinny red tail, $33 for a 3D printed breech. Now I've got a grub screw there. Let's do this. If this video is going on too long for you, go back and fast forward all the cack where I was just nattering. Then it'll be shorter. What am I doing? What do I need to do here? Please tell me, remind me. Something's going round in my tiny little man brain. Oh, man. Where's my magnetic trays? I had them on Sunday. I showed you I had them on Sunday. I said I'm going to use them from now on to stop people getting cross with me. They've gone. Il est disparu. Never mind. We'll crack. I'm still taking too long. This is going to be a speed strip down of one of these. I hope I've got all the tools to hand I need. It's a good question, isn't it? Right, so grips off. It's sorted. Let's off road. Far show. I love the far show. I miss the far show. So this comes off of here. No, I need to take the grip off, don't I? Oh, it's got that crappy square drive. Honestly. Who throws a shoe? Forgotten about the square drive, haven't I? Completely and utterly flummoxed by a square drive. Are you the correct size square drive? I really do need my reading glasses now. They all fell out. I'm going to pause this again. I'm going to look for the correct size square drive for the stupid square. Chinese ones rock. They don't have square drives in them. I'm going to look for the correct size for this. I'm going to get my sunglasses. No. I'm going to get my reading glasses and I shall be back interfrastically. Right. Couldn't find the square drive. So we're sacking that idea. That's going over there. Stupid. Why use a drive that nobody else in the world uses? I want to be different. Right. Let's take off. Now, who remembers from the first time we did this what we need to beware of when we take the grip off? One completely free. Right, it is the curse you square drive. You can sort of use a flat bladed screwdriver as well, which I'm having to because I live in the modern world. where we have the metric system and proper screws, because we have this teeny tiny little spring and this teeny tiny little ball bearing, which are the bits that go click 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 inside your safety catch. So be aware of those when you take that off. Now I need to remove the rear sight, because the rear sight holds the rest of the gubbins on here. There it goes. So the hammer spring comes out. We can then remove that. No, we don't need to. Oh, now we need a teeny tiny minuscule little Allen keyette. Like this one here. We undo that part there and the breech is free. Next we need to undo the front band there, so that the whole assembly can freely move away like that. That's good. Now the barrel will come out of there, and this, I'm going to put this down. The hammer's still in place, the transfer port is still in place. I'm going to move all that cack out the way. I think it's time I threw that one in the bin and bought another one. All the bits have moved. I just can't deal with that. So we're going to get that, and I'm going to have a look at this breech block, because why? For why keeps for why. That comes all the way back there, and I've got an Allen key there. Could it be? Could it be? Is it possible? Oh, now. Oh. Forgot about that, didn't I? Forgot that bit. You know what I need to do, don't you? I need to pause again while I take this apart. But what I'm thinking, the reason I'm currently thinking, is that is a damn tight fit there. So I'm not gonna use that. I'm not gonna put it in there, because I've just thought something. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I've thought of something, so I'm just going to rebuild it without the actual thing. So that wants to centralise in there. So I'm getting the transfer port central there. Then that should mean that it sits perfect. Oh, that is a bloody... Dear Mr. Bravo 3D. Bravo, sir. Bravo. And I mean that. That is a bloody nice fit. That goes there, that goes there. Let me pop a couple of bits through this so that I can test it. That wants to go through there. Now, is this sided? Is it sided? I can't remember if this is sided. Favourite screwdriver to the rescue. And down she goes. Now I'm going to... No, it's not enough. Do you know what I was hoping? I was hoping that that would be secure on its own without the need for the front barrel band. But it will not be thus, simply because there's nothing fixing it down at the front there. Except there will be. There will be. Ignore me. Carry on as you were. Let me get this little groover out of here. Let me put him into there. And screw that down. Like that. And now that is solid. That is solid. That is a solid Picatinny rail on there. I've got a grub screw there to attach the barrel into, but it ain't moving already. Let me just see if I've got the right, correct thing. Humphrey, for him, he's too small. He's too big. Ain't that always the way? But that's already tight on there, so that's going to hold that in place. That breech block is on there. That is going to be usable without the front barrel band, and it's 3D printed, and it's $33. Now we're going to have to bombard this Mr. Bravo 3D with emails. How much is it for postage to the UK? Then we're going to have to figure out how much the dear government are going to want to charge to import stuff. But for two people, two lucky people are going to win these. Because do you know what? I've wasted enough of your time today, and I do apologise for that. And it is down to the fact that I didn't know where this one was going, and that's a fact. I'm disheartened with the Chinese one. But I got free stuff, so that kind of cheered me up. So if you've got this far, because most people by now, they'll have just stopped watching, because, you know, most people, if you watch the figures, it's kind of, people start off and yeah, loads and oh god, then he go on and it tails off towards the end. So there's only probably 3 of you watching this. So I want you to leave me a comment down below. I want you to tell me about your Crosman. You've got to have a 2240. I think that's a must. You've got to have a 2240, and you've got to liken it in your comment. You've got to liken it to a colour from the rainbow, subtly, because the people who didn't get this far watching it are not going to be entering this competition. So it's down to you, the faithful few who've watched this far. One of you at random is going to get a 3D printed Picatinny rail breech. The other one of you at random is going to get possibly the black, possibly the brown grips. Tell me which ones you think are best, which ones I should keep, which ones I should give away. But I will give away a set of grips, and I will give away a 3D breech thing. Please visit Mr. 3D, because bravo3d.com, because I think those prices are good. I think the products are good. I genuinely think that's quite amazing. I always think 3D printed stuff's going to be cack and weak, but it's quite nicely designed as well. And it was a surprise. I thought it was going to be a dovetail to what's it adapter, like what I've already got. I thought, what's he sent me one of them for? I've already got one of them. No, it's something completely different and unexpected. So leave a comment, colour the rainbow, blah blah blah. Subtly, somebody will win stuff. Like, subscribe, hit notifications. Thank you for watching. Thank you for staying with me, and I'll see you all again next time. Goodbye.